Hey, how's it going? My name is Nam of Dual Boot, and I'm here with.
Josh.
And today we got a special treat. We are going to be building Boba Fett's Starship. Now, if you remember, we originally had built the Millennium Falcon. Now, they do have larger sets. One of the ones we're trying to get a hold of is the Dark Falcon. And we're going to go ahead and build this one's counterpart today. Come and join us. Ready? All right, so here it is. All together, set number 75344, and it says that it's 85 pieces. Let's get into. I'm really excited for the Boba Fett. That's the one thing I wanted from this.
I love the Boba Fett.
Let's see. How are we gonna open? I just don't want to.
We're gonna be doing a Game Boy on the channel soon.
I didn't want to destroy the box, but you know what? Gotta do what you gotta do, right?
You gotta do it. You gotta do it sometime.
All right. Wow, 3 bags this time. Holy cow. All right,
It makes it easier to have it in separate bags.
This is a lot thicker than the.
I bet it's multiple languages.
All right. So let's see. This up. One of the things I like doing at the very beginning is sorting all the pieces to make life easy. Oh, hey, look at that. There we are. Will be the first thing we do.
Yeah, let's take a look at our little Boba Fett here.
Look at that.
That is awesome.
Already
Where's
started.
his head?
It's right inside this box.
Oh.
Okay.
I can already see that starship right there. It looks awesome.
Let's actually do this.
Yeah.
I do not want to have a little. They really did this? That's interesting. Okay. So the first thing we're supposed to do is go ahead and build Boba Fett.
Yeah.
So his jetpack is in one of these. Go ahead and get this guy open.
You should probably keep those separated, so
Let's keep what separated?
the pieces probably go in separate sections. That's cool.
So you got your jetpack on the back.
Oh, that is so cool.
Here we are. Let's see.
Let's go. Oh my gosh, he's so cool. Can you get him close to the... Oh. There we... Yeah, there we go. Beautiful.
Amazing. All right. Let's see. Two, three. I think this is a missile, and so is this. I'll put them right over here. Let's see. R. Okay, these little green guys. Let me know if I'm going out of frame, okay?
I will.
Weird looking fella there. Here. Oh, okay. A shelf. There we are. A flat piece. All right, we have one more container. There we are. Instructions.
You are going out of the frame.
Yeah, a little bit of it's going out of the frame. It'll be all right. Just want to make sure everything's grouped up correctly.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And that's it. That's everything.
Excellent.
Well, let's get these bags out of the way. Here. Do me a favor. Get that. Perfect. So, instructions. We are past building. Oh, we're supposed to build the gun a little different. So we're looking for a tube. One of these tubes goes on the gun. I think it's this one.
You're not on the... You're out of screen.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. I love Star Wars. All right. So we're looking for a long guy. Let's go ahead and get this centered in here. You know what I want to buy? I want to buy a little stand that we can hold it like this.
Yeah.
All right, so a long boy and a short boy. So let's go ahead and get that. Oh, my head is in the way. There we go. Let's go. So we're going to bring that to the edge here. There we are. Push it in firm, and then we're going to take this fella and put him right on the front. There we are. So far, looking like that. Let's go to page 2. Okay. So we're needing... Okay.
No, it's so the viewer can see it.
Okay, just please don't. These two pieces right here. So we're going to need 2 of these little guys, little ovals. They're going to click in, and they're going to hold these 2 together, just like that. And we also have a round disc. That's this fella right here. That's going to be on the front, and it's going to go in this hole right here. There we are. Take a look at that. This is definitely going to be the back of the ship. I can almost certainly tell. So now we have 2 of these. It looks like fire. That is going to go just on the last spot right there. So you have one little hole right there. We're going to go and pop that little Lego in there. There we go. And we are just thundering through this already. Now we have 2 more pieces here. Calling for these guys. And if I am looking at this properly, what it wants us to do is it wants us to connect here. You see that? We'll see it from the bottom side right there. And we're going to connect the other one just like that. Right. So far.
Is that the hull of the ship? That's cool.
Moving forward, we are going to grab 2 of these pieces. Now, we don't want to confuse them. You see how it has that little lip there? We want 2 of this piece. And it is going to be like this. So it lines up. See that?
I do.
It would actually be really great if you were building along with me. So there we are. We're on to the next step, and it's going to be a step. That step, if you see, right here, has a little line on it. I don't know if we can get a good view of that. There we go. And we are going to connect it to the top, just like that, of our bridge piece. And we're going to press it on down right in between the gray and the green piece. And there we are. We're looking like this so far. And then we're going to take 2 of these corner pieces. They're a little bit smaller. And they are going to go right on the side of these flappies right here. See that? Just like that. Making a nice little flush almost. Little step down there. If You can see that. And we're going to do it on the very opposite side as well. There we are. And there we are. Looking pretty good on the back already. Let's take a look at that. Get some good angles on it so you can see it. Going to the next page. We have one flat piece. Okay. That flat piece, we are going to use it right here to connect this section right here with the green and the gray. Go ahead and press that on.
Cool.
All right. Now we're going to be building something else. We are going to need, let's see, going to need two of these guys. Two of these little gray ones, if you can see that, little tubies. We're going to need two of these fellas, the little laser projectors. And then we are going to need, I want to get a floating lav.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Two of these guys, little gray guys. They're going to have a little cross inside of them. I feel like the further that we go into doing this,
yeah,
we are going to learn the names of these pieces, which would be really cool.
Yeah.
And we want the the round piece to be what goes last. Okay. And that's going to go right into there. Do you see that really well?
Yeah, I do see it
Okay,
really
we'll do it one more time. We want the little rose piece. That is going to go first. And we are going to connect straight into our square. The square piece goes into the square. And there he is. I'm going to go ahead and shove him in there. There we are. We have two of them now. Now we're going to take these pieces and set them to the side momentarily and continue on. And here they go. We immediately know where these are going to be going. So these are going to be going right here. These two green spots. We're going to go ahead and place them inside of that. To right there. So you should have a nice opening there. We're starting to see where the wings are going to be.
That is awesome.
All right, let's see. Now we need two smaller red pieces. Oh, not these guys. These guys. They are little half triangle pieces. Tiny. They are going to be going right below. You see that one spot?
I do. I see it.
Right in there. And if you can see, the other one is going to connect right there. I kind of want to glue this when I'm done.
Kind of hangs over a little bit, yeah?
It does lip over just the tiniest bit. Let's make sure everything's pressed in nice. And our next step, we are going to take our two large bricks. They are different. And now, let's make sure we don't make a mistake here. We are going to shape them in the direction that the actual platform is going. So you're going to take the piece, it lines up. You see that? How it follows the curve. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to connect it right there. If you make a mistake, it's okay. They're Legos. They come back apart. There's no reason to panic. And we're going to connect those there. Really starting to come together nice.
Is really coming together.
All right. Next, we're going to need two of these pieces right here. If you can see, they look like half pyramids. Okay. These are going to be placed at the tail, right at the bottom. Again, we're going to be following the curvature of the actual vessel so far. There we go. There's the first one. Now the second one is going to line up right on top of that one. So far, this is what it should look like. All right. Really running out of pieces very quickly. So next, we're going to need these two little elbows. You can see these guys. There we are. And they are going to go right on top of this half pyramid guy right here. I'm going to go ahead and, oop, almost put him in upside down. Pop him right there. We're going to pop this one there. And they should be facing out. See that?
I do. I see it.
There we are. Next, we are looking for... I cannot find them.
Yeah. I'm looking for it too. Oh, I'm not going to point at your thing, but look at this.
Oh, is it right here? It is.
Sorry.
Here we are. And now these guys are going to make a half circle. So this point right here, the studs that we just put on there, a little piece of it's going to go there, and it's going to connect up top right there. There we are. Let's go ahead and get the other one. Again, we just connected this piece right here, and we're going to connect it between the gray. There we are. And we have a nice little half circle there. You see that?
I do.
All right. Next, we're going to need 2 more of these pieces, and we're going to need our silly-looking elbow.
Is it a seat?
This is probably a seat, and these are our little feeties. Where's the second one? Do you see it? Oh, here it is. It is not a seat. So, where our half circle ended, right here, we have these 2 gray pieces right here. We're going to go ahead and with the 4 buds, we're going to make those face outright. Just like that. There we are. We're building a wall. Do you see that? And then the single, we're going to go ahead and attach that as well.
Honestly, didn't think it was the wall. I thought it was the seat.
See that there?
Yeah.
There we go. Next, we're going to put a little wall on the outside on the other. Should match. Here we are. Go ahead and connect that. Now they mirror each other, so make sure we're not putting it upside down. Next, we have a little bucket seat looking thing. There's one here. And if you get this one, it's very dark. It's the wrong one. You want these pieces. They're very bright gray. These are going to go exactly on these 3 right here. You have a row right there. This is going to put support and going to make it look cool. Let's go ahead and push that in right on there. If you didn't see that on that side, we'll show a little more delicately on this side. On the 3, you're going to put your bench just like that and push it in. There we are. I'm going to go ahead and go to the next one. We have a single little small red triangle. Is it a triangle or prism? Anyway, that's going to go down here on the very bottom of the foot of the ship, on the last 2 stud. Popping that on is going to continue our shape. There we are. Make sure it's on there nice and firm. And our next step, we're going to be... Okay. What is that? No, it's not that one. What are we looking for? We're looking for this guy. So we have this guy. So it looks like we're gonna be building this. Let's continue on. Okay, we have that piece there. So then we need here we are. Okay. All right. We're on track now. So we're going to take one of these small fellas, a little oval shaped. We have this piece, which is going to have this rounded shape to it. You see that roundness?
Yeah, I do.
And we are going to connect it to the lower platform. See that?
I do.
All right. Next, we're going to take one of our green ones. It's a light green one. And we're going to connect it right on top of the platform. That's going to create a really nice fit there. Let's keep on moving forward. Now we have our very odd bed. On one side, you have 4, and the other, you have 6. On the 6th side, you're going to push it in, the thing we just built, right into the bottom of this platform right here. So the arc is going nice and high. You see that?
Yeah.
There we are. You'll notice the inner tube is right next to it. There we are. So let's continue. Now we're going to need another one of these small two-piece, two-stud oval pieces. And that is going to go right here onto the very bottom of the platform we're building. We'll continue moving forward. I love the instruction booklet, by the way. I'm pretty sure that you can like flip through it really fast and he's going to be walking. So we have these two guys here. They are going to be facing stud out. So let's get up a little close on this one. So you have your stud up top and you have 2 studs on the side. We're going to take our platform here where we put our oval, and this is going to go directly on it like that so the studs are facing out. Here we are, and the other is going to reflect. So we're going to go ahead and insert it like that. Again, don't worry if you accidentally do it wrong. Just go ahead and pull the bricks apart. Continuing, we have our little seat. The little seat is going to go onto the back. Let's take a look at this seat so you can see it. It is the little gray seat that we were confusing earlier. That is going to go nice and flush against the back of this. And if you've guessed it, this is probably going to be our seat. So, moving more forward, we are going to... Okay. We add that now. Okay. So on the very front of the heavy arch, just above it, we are going to go ahead and plant this T block. Here we are. I remember when, we were kids. Remember when we were very young, we would play Lego at Grandma's house?
We would. We would play it all day, really.
And we never had weird pieces like this.
Yeah. Lego back in the day was just...
super simple.
Came in a square box.
Or
the red tub. Remember the red tub at Grandma's?
So we did use a long green thin piece after the T, and it went right on the top here. And we're going to continue moving forward. We have one of these little green fellas, and this one here. There we go. So we have a gray triangle prism. That fella is going to line up right on our T-joint that we put back here on the left side, okay? If we're looking at it like this, see that?
Yeah.
It's going to be on this side. We're also going to put a little green guy there, too, right on the end of the gray guy. Lock him in nice. And, wow, okay, so I know what this is now. This is the tail. We're going to go ahead and take a long green one and put it on the opposite side of the gray prism. So green prism on the opposite side of the gray prism. And we're also going to put another little green guy. A little green prism right on the other side as well. Get that locked in there nice. And now we need 2 of these. They have a little grabby. You see a little grabby guy? We're going to go ahead and take our device. It's the little tail piece. And we are going to take the grabby top part and put it towards the back. Just like that. See that? Let's go ahead and put him in here. Amazing. Looking nice. Loving it. It wants us to put... What? All right. We're just going to cover it with a little single boy. This little guy. We're just going to cover up the 2 bare studs. There we go. I like it. And now we need one of our... So we got just like the other gray one that had like a weird... What is this shape, Joshua? A concurve shape?
Concurve, yeah.
Sure. That is going to be connecting to this guy. So let's make sure I'm doing this correctly. All right. So let's get it lined up. So we're gonna look down. We're gonna look at the side. Okay, and we have these 2 black studs. The low end of the curve is going on top of the black studs. But before we do that, we want to make sure we have the right one, of course. A downward arch. There we go. Take a look at that. See that?
I do.
We're going to go ahead and now attach that to the black Lego studs on the side. So now we should see it curving up and out and sharply back. Okay? Now on the opposite side, it's going to be the same situation. Well, let's keep moving forward. Let's make sure they want us to do that so far. They don't yet. That's okay, though. So we'll do that in just a little bit. All right. Now, we do have these. And on the opposite side of these knobs, down the wing, we are going to place these. We need 2 of them. We're going to put one here. Wow, that was super unfortunate. I almost lost numerous pieces. Okay. So I'm going to try that again. We're going to push him in. There we are. And now, on the other side, we are going to push him in. So you see that? Those are the tubes that we're going to be firing our missiles.
At the bottom, yeah.
These are the tubes that we're going to be firing the missiles out of on the bottom. All right. Oh, that's genius. So we're going to be using this little curvy piece. We use the other curvy piece down here. We're going to be using this curvy piece to lock these guys in place, it looks like. So let's go ahead and do that. There we are. Oh, he fell out so easily. I did not like that. There we go. Okay. How does that look? Looking good. We have an opening right there. Hopefully we're going to be closing that up, though. Oh, I did that upside down. Okay. I'm so silly, bro. All right. Let's do this right. We are closing that up. That is so silly. Okay, so the arch should be going backwards. That way it's nice and flush. That was so silly.
That's why it was so loose.
All right, look at that. Now it's locked in.
Beautiful.
All right, on to the next one. Wow. Oh, now it wants us to finish this side the same way. So we're going to go ahead and get this arch ready. And let's go like that. And we should... Ooh. So there we are. There's that piece. Low arch into a sharp point. We're going to go ahead and connect it to the 2 black nubs here on the studs. There we are. Get that nice and snug. Perfect. So that is looking good. Now we have This piece, now that we've done that, we're going to go ahead and connect it right here. Do you see this? The 6 studs right here.
Yeah.
We're going to orientate it so that these balls, the tubies, are down. We're just going to slide it in nice and gentle. We don't want to break anything. There we are. Push him in and get him nice and snug. Look at that. Look at that so far. This actually does look, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it really does.
Look at that. Ow.
Did you burn yourself?
Yeah, a bit. Alrighty. So now, around where the wings are going to be, we're going to go ahead and add semicircles. They're going to connect just like that. Next, we're going to go ahead and add them right here. There we are. And it is calling for us to build a wing. So that's what we're going to do. One and another. So, taking it flat, we have 2 holes here. We have 2 here. We're going to go ahead and connect it like that. Look at that. Boop. Right in. Next, we are going to push it through the little tubey here. Not too much force, but just enough to get it to go in. Oh, I thought I broke it. There we are. Nice. Okay. Now let's go ahead and scoot this over so I don't damage it. Next step is to do the other side. We're going to take our 2 half circles. We're going to go ahead and do the other side. Same exact way. We're going to be connecting the high arch and the low arch. Popping that in there. Let's go ahead and pop this one in here now. There we go. That's what it should look like. Next, again, same pieces. Is this extra? I hope this is extra. All right. Same as last time when we're popping it in. Oh, wait. No, it's this way. There we are. Let's get that orientation for the camera. There we are. And we are going to go ahead and pop that in there. Just like that. Just going to push. And it is locked in. Boop, 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 boop. Next, it is the ship top. So, we have our glass. As you can see, there's the locker. We're going to gently, gently push it in, especially if your set is old. You don't want the little plastic piece to break, but look at that, right on the hinge. Just like that. And now we're going to build some missiles. We're going to build missiles. Alrighty. So to build the missiles, we need single stud. We're going to need the single stud. We're going to need a long black stud. And we're going to need the long gray stud. And when we connect them, the long stud has a fat end. On the fat end, we're taking the little small stud, and we're just going to pop him on there. There we go. And then this little piece goes right on the front of that. There we go. Just like that. Or we could do it the other orientation, maybe. Let's go ahead and make sure we build it identical. We'll go ahead. Oh, where's my little stud? There he is. Go ahead and pop him on there. Go ahead and pop that joint on there. And those get locked in place right here. There we are. If you want to fire them. Oh, I shouldn't fire it at the TV. Let's fire it right there. Yeah, there we go. You know, boom. All right. Let's get a lovely look at that. Awesome. Let's continue. And actually, it's done. I have a couple of extra pieces. All right. So, let's get him inside of his ship. Take his little legs off. All right, put your gun down. We're gonna straighten his legs out. Can he get in there with the jetpack? Oh, almost. Almost. I think the jetpack's just too big, maybe. Let's double check. Let's try to get him in there. Come on, please. Do they have him? They have him without the jetpack, maybe? No, I'm seeing the jetpack behind him. So maybe it's all about orientation of the feet. Let's move to feet. Let's try it without the jetpack. That's probably going to be our issue. So we'll... Oof. Oof. It's on there firm. Pull the jetpack off. Let's try just getting him in there like this. Ah, yes. He'll definitely fit like that. Okay. Let's put the head on correctly. Go ahead and get this helmet on here. There we are. Put his arms down. There we go. Get the feet in there. Am I being...
Raise his arms.
I don't think it's the arms, is it?
His arms.
Sure, we'll do that. Let me bend his legs forward a little bit. Maybe that's the issue. What is going on here? Ah, there it is. We had to bend the legs. Look at the legs. You see them? So the legs had to get bent forward for him to fit.
Oh, cool.
So maybe the jetpack will fit.
Yeah.
Sir, please exit the vehicle. I wonder if we can get his Beretta in there.
Put it behind him or under him.
So let's see. There we are. Des Boba Fett. There we go. Got your helmet on. And the jetpack. Can we fit? Yes! Yes, we got it.
Show that off. Show that off. It looks beautiful.
That is so cool.
That is the coolest thing we've built so far.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. I'm going to give him his gun too.
Yeah.
Have him hanging out the window with it. Can we shut it? Oh, we can.
Awesome. This is awesome, bro.
Oh, that's so great. All right, where's Millennium Falcon? There it is.
Can I be Boba Fett? You be Millennium?
There we go.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pew, pew,
That's gonna be the...
pew,
Here,
pew. You want to video it like that?
Look at the camera up there. Smile. Cool. That's gonna be the...
Amazing. I love it.
The front ID thing.
You want another fake laugh? That's so great. No, but seriously, this was so much fun.
Yeah.
If you have a young kid, teenager, whatever it is, I highly recommend building this with them. It's amazing. It'll be a great memory, and it's great for your collection.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
Join us next time. We have a couple of other items we're going to build. We have this one right here, the 3-in-1 packs. We're going to try that out. They might be fun. We also have the new Lego Game Boy.
Yeah, we're going to do the Game Boy this
We're going to do the
weekend.
Game Boy. And hopefully you can build it with us. If you want to build it with us, go ahead and order it now, and next week you'll see us building it.
Thank you, and have a good day.
Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. What's that should...
Blueprints.
Lego Blueprints. Oh, it is Lego Blueprints.
Lego
That's our new
Blueprints.
channel, Lego Blueprints.
Yeah.
Come check us out. Recommend something, you know?
Yeah, recommend us something.
Recommend us something to build. Have a great one. All right, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to glue this.
Yeah.
That sounds like a good idea,
I
right?
think it would be awesome.
All right.